All right. All right. Random ass stream. Let's go. Let's go. Oh my goodness. Hold on. I gotta go. I gotta go get some water. I'll be right back. I gotta get some water. Super duper creative. Hello, yo, what's going on? How we doing? How we doing? How we doing on this beautiful Saturday night? Ignore the coughing and the sniffles. I'm kind of dying from COVID right now, but we'll make it through. We'll make it through this live stream. Yo, what's up, Destructor? How you doing, brother? How you doing? I'm also probably going to be drinking a lot of water. So if I just randomly stop talking, it's probably because I need to drink some water. So, but yeah, what's up, everyone? What's going on? My report card came in, so yeah, all A pluses, right? All A pluses, just across the board, good grades, correct? Asia Gallagher says, "I made it. Yo, welcome, welcome." Kind of spontaneous stream. I didn't really plan on streaming tonight, but I'm trying to stay awake. I've been sleeping all day, so I'm trying to stay up. So I think streaming is the best way to do that. Yeah, made it to honor roll. Sick. Any future vids? I'm not really sure, man. I haven't really I might do a video on Chris Chan, but I've been kind of like slacking off the last couple days because reasons and stuff. But yeah, I probably have some ideas coming. I'm trying to upload more frequently lately, which is kind of tough because it's hard to like take time with your videos and then also try to upload every single day. Like it is kind of difficult, but I am thinking about maybe taking like a couple days just to like put out like a complete banger. I'm not really sure what the topic's going to be, but you know what I mean? It's kind of experimental because I feel like most of my videos are under 20 minutes and I would like to make a video that's like 30 or 40 minutes, I got a banger cooking, maybe more soon. Hell yeah. Yes, sir. All your videos are bangers though, so it's kind of hard for you to not make a banger. I think it's extremely rare for you or Rinse or these other people to actually make non-banger videos. Like I think I've watched most of everyone's and they're all pretty good. They're all pretty decent. Sorry, excuse me 1 second. All right, sorry. If you guys aren't on the Discord, I showed that I tested positive for COVID again. This is the second time in 2 months. So I'm just kind of like going through the fucking shit right now. But true, I know how to cook all the time. Exactly. It's pretty easy to cook, people, because all you got to do is just fucking like give some evidence. Like it's so easy to cook people who are just shit people because it's like they'll do the cooking for themselves. They literally out themselves because they are shitty people. Did you pay for more streaming hours? No, my streaming hours just reset on the 7th. So I only get 20 streaming hours a month, which kind of sucks. Yo, what dis I miss? Not much. Not much. We're just chilling. We're just chilling, talking to everyone. I was actually thinking about doing a Q&A video. I think that'd be kind of fun. Just doing a video where I just answer some people's questions. I think that'd be a fun little video or stream or something like that. Geez, get better soon, goat. Yeah, it's not my first rodeo. This is like the fucking 4th time I've had COVID. Because I used to work in a hospital, so I used to get it all the time. So it just sucks, man. It just sucks, but we make it through it. I've slept all day today, so I'm trying to stay awake because I was up enough to like make a video, but then I slept. So I've only been up for like 4 hours today, which is pretty crazy, but it makes sense though. Vosh, you're next. Cheapskate. React to the Boogie 2988 documentary. I already watched it. I already watched the documentary. It's a good documentary. It's just It's just it's so depressing. Like there's only so many things that I watch that actually make me feel shitty at the end of it. Like for instance, SS Sniper Wolves videos, or I don't know, hearing about some shitty human being on the YouTube platform. But it's like that documentary just made me feel sad, which I feel like Boogie doesn't even deserve that. Boogie doesn't deserve for people to feel sorry for him because it's like that's what he lives off of. He's a lol cow. He loves living off of people like feeling fucking sorry for him, you know? Your Oilers are trash. Laugh my ass off. There's a reason why, Destructor, I'm live streaming and not watching the game right now because I've kind of lost faith. Speaking of which, actually, let me check. I think the game's starting at 8, I think, or something like that. I don't know. I haven't really been keeping up with that shit. Hold on, let me check. I think the game started at 8 o'clock, and they need a fucking win, dude. They literally need a win. Like, my God, can we not fucking just buy ourselves a win tonight? But yeah, they're not having a good start. They're really not having a good start. You know, you got a Stanley Cup contending player. 2 of them. 2 Stanley Cup contending players, and they're fucking bottom of the fucking standings right now. Like crazy, bro. Hold on. Let's see. I don't know if the game already started. So, I mean, it might have already started. Yeah, it started. I don't know what period they're in, but there you go. My Habs won tonight, and they are decent. Yeah, the Habs are actually doing pretty good right now. Fanfic writers go to work on those horny alien fan fictions. Jesus Christ. Finally, screw my work internet. Been trying to join since it started. I've only been live for like 10 minutes or 7 minutes. You lose to the Mickey Mouse Sharks Lamau Bozo team. Yeah, it's been rough. It's been really fucking rough. I think if they don't start winning soon, they're going to have to fire the coach. Like, I think that's really the only option here because, like, what the fuck? They have a good team. Like, they have good players. But for whatever reason, there's no goddamn depth. There's no push. You know what I mean? It's sad because they have the potential to be a Stanley Cup team. I think they genuinely do, but the goaltending's ass. Fucking defense aren't doing their job. McDavid's been battling with an injury the last couple games, so he's not been putting in the work. It just sucks, man. It sucks to be an Oilers fan right now. Definitely. It really is. Especially since everyone's like, this is going to be Oiler year. This is going to be the Oilers year. And then this is how they fucking start. Goalies, what's that defense? No top 2 D-man. Yeah. No defense, man. No fucking defense. The turnovers are insane. They have made so many fucking mistakes the last couple games. It's insane. Coffee Lover says, what's up, bitches? Dude, just chilling, dog. What's up with you, dog? Did you see what I posted about in the server about the VTubers with lolly avatars? Yeah. I mean, I've known about that stuff for a long time because of the Gara Gara stuff going on where, you know, there was some drama a little while ago where people were like accusing anyone who watches VTubers to be like pedophiles, which I don't think is really the case. But when you got like Gara Gara getting like fucking like porn made after her, even though her character is clearly underage, it's fucking weird. And then they go, oh, well, Gara Gara is actually like a 19-year-old girl. I'm like, that's still fucking weird because her avatar is a child. You know what I mean? It's like there's so many VTubers out there that have actual adult avatars, and there's so many actual Twitch streamers out there that are normal Twitch streamers. But for whatever reason, these guys decide to pick the one streamer using a child avatar. I think that shit's just really fucking creepy, dude. Lonzo uploaded a video addressing Kinendo Kitty. Sick. I might get around to talking about that guy. It's just been I've been kind of preoccupied lately. It's been pretty crazy because Remembrance Day was today. And unfortunately, I cannot go to the ceremony because I'm sick with COVID. And you know, I was telling my family about that. I was like, imagine surviving World War II, going to a ceremony, and some asshole kid with COVID gets you like you catch COVID from some asshole kid, and then you die. Like that sounds so fucking depressing, dog. Honestly. Why are VTubers a thing? I don't know, man, because they're popular in Japan, so I think it's just the West always needs to be interested in other countries. So I feel like because it was super popular in Japan, a bunch of like people start doing VTubing in real life. I mean, there's some VTubers out there that aren't bad creators, you know what I mean? And I guess it's a way for you to interact with your audience without actually showing your face. But there's some real fucking creepy stuff going on in the VTuber community sometimes. Like, it is actually kind of insane. Is Boogie2988 a pedo and beat his wife like he said in the new interview? I know about him beating his wife or the allegations that his wife made against him. I don't know about the pedo stuff. I don't really understand that stuff because I feel like those were just allegations, right? I think that's what got talked about, but I don't know. My VTuber avatar is just myself, honestly. Can't be bothered to make a elaborate persona. Well, that's the thing. Like, VTuber is fine. It's just some of the community is fucking weird, especially the Gara Gara community. Like, those guys are fucking creepy. I don't know if you guys remember, but I think it was Gara Gara. This was a meme where she was going to be putting on a new outfit, and there was like 100,000 people waiting to see her new outfit. I was like, that's fucking weird. Like, what the fuck is up with that? There's 100,000 grown men sitting in this fucking VTuber thing where she has a child avatar to show off her new swimsuit outfit. Like, that's fucking creepy. You know what I mean? You guys can't tell me that that's not fucking creepy. Metal chicks, normal chicks, by the way. You like metal chicks, dude? I like human chicks. I don't know if you're all about that robussy, but I mean that's on you. I know what you mean, Destructor. Yeah, no, girls who like metal music. Yeah. Apparently Boogie said that pedo shit just because. Yeah, I just didn't ever hear about these allegations. I think it was because some guy was like really pissed off at Boogie and he started making up some bullshit lies about Boogie. So I don't know about all that. What's a VTuber? It's pretty much a YouTuber or a streamer who uses like an anime avatar, and it's like very, it's like what they do in their webcam like resonates with the avatar. So if they're looking around in say their webcam, the avatar will be looking around, and it's basically a way for these like people to like try to show themselves without actually showing themselves. But the weird part comes in when a lot of them do like a weird uwu voice, which is kind of fucking weird, or they'll have these like really annoying voices. And it's just I don't know, man. Some communities are fine, but some others, like Gara Gara's community and other communities, are fucking creepy and they're extremely weird. Like I said before, I like VTubers too. No, the thing is though, people like it's fine if you guys like VTubers. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. What I'm trying to get at is the VTubers that use like child characters and their like chat is overly fucking sexual. Like, it's fucking weird. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm not about. Like, that shit's weird. Like I said, with the Gara Gara, like putting on a new outfit, and there was 100,000 people watching it for her to put on her new swimsuit or something. It was fucking weird. Like, that shit's extremely creepy. Boogie2988 is a weirdo. Yeah, I mean, say what you got. Like, I don't think he's a pedophile or anything like that, but he definitely is a fucking weirdo, and he's he's a pity party thrower. He loves just getting pity from people, and that's what killed his career. Is because he can't stop trying to get pity. It's like an addiction. He loves getting pity from people, and it's fucking weird. VTuber is a live streamer content creator that uses virtual avatars instead of their own faces. Imagine like VR chat avatars. Yeah. Basically. You watch Invincibles? I watched season 1, but I haven't watched season 2 yet. I used to have Prime, but now I don't. So, yeah, I liked season 1. I thought season 1 was really good. We don't know if it's true, if he's a pedophile or not, but we know what he spent most of his money on women just to get some ass. Yeah, that part was really fucking weird. Like, I think that itself was extremely weird. Like, the fact that he would spend so much money on sex workers. Like, I don't know why they put that in the documentary. Maybe Boogie thought he would get some sympathy for that. But yeah, that shit was just bizarre, man. And the fact that Boogie too is like, I have 4 million subscribers. I'm not getting a normal 9 to 5. It's like, buddy, then get your shit together though, because that was a slap of reality. Because if you keep going in debt the way you are and keep being on the path you are, you're going to have to get a normal 9 to 5. So boo fucking who? Like, Jesus Christ, bro. Did you watch your Destructor's video on Captain Alex? No, I haven't seen that yet. Be right back. I was on break, gonna pocket my phone and listen to the stream in stealth mode. I like girly girls, and Boogie said tomboys. I like girl. Yeah. Well, I mean, everyone's got their own preferences, I guess. Boogie likes girls who will take care of him, I think. I think Boogie genuinely likes just like girls who will like fucking do stuff for him. I think that's his whole thing because he's a lazy guy. I like big, bulky men. Yeah, well. Oh, yeah, I forgot you live streamed a response to his response towards you. So was wondering if I could join the community. By community, do you mean like the Discord? Because I'm sure someone could post the Discord. I don't know what you mean by community, because you just watching my channel or being sub to me is technically being part of my community. So Iron Mouse is cool, and her collab with Connor is funny. Well, yeah, like some of them are cool. Like, I don't mind, like, I don't know. I don't really watch VTubers, but I don't mind some of them. Sometimes I'll see their clips. I'm like, okay, that's innocent enough. Like some of the guy ones are cringe, but like it is what it is. I'm just saying, like the ones that use like child avatars and their fucking chat is extremely sexual and they're like making fucking nasty, disgusting, not safe for work art about the character. It's weird, man. It's weird. Like what you're talking about, it's kind of strange for guys to like that kind of VTubers. Well, yeah, I'm not accusing them of anything. I just think it's extremely weird because out of all the content creators, why are you watching the one VTuber that's using like a child avatar and then deciding to put in the comment section being like, damn, girl, you should flash us or something? It's fucking weird. It is weird. Like the VTuber community can be overly sexual. It's I don't know, man. There's always drama in the VTuber community. One girl was almost canceled for accidentally calling a drink lean. Another girl got canceled for getting a DM from a male VTuber during a live stream. I actually want to say this right now because since we're talking about VTubers right now, I remember when a bunch of VTubers were playing, like Japanese VTubers, like they didn't really speak English. They're playing GTA 5. You guys know that one scene where Lamar is like roasting Franklin. He's like, maybe if you get your yes haircut, Tanisha will get on your ass or whatever, right? And at the end, he like says the N-word, but he like sings it. I'm sure you guys have all seen the clips. And there was a bunch of memes coming out where like VTubers didn't speak English. So they were like saying the N-word too. And they're like fucking anime voices. And it like blew up and that shit. I don't know, bro. That was funny as fuck. Like, I don't condone people saying the N-word. You know what I mean? Like, if you're not black, it's not my call, right? I'm not black, so I can't really say who can say it. But it's like that shit was funny to me. And then people are like making edits and animes of like these VTubers saying the N-word. Little Roast, what's up, my guy? Fatima, yo, what's going on? What's going on? Yeah, lolly defenders are strange. I have 3 of them arguing with me on Rince's video. Yeah, they are extremely weird. They're really weirdos. And you'll be surprised. Like, it's super rare to run into a lolicon defender that won't bring up the argument of, oh, well, murder and stuff is fine in movies, but as soon as I sexualize a child, it's fucking stupid. Like, they're honestly so brain dead. Like, honestly. And I even had a fucking lolicon defender come to my newest, like, Boogie video and tried to talk shit. And when it's like, dude, I literally have a video saying the war on lolicon. You could have left a comment on that video about that topic, but instead you go to my Boogie video to talk about a topic that isn't even involved with Boogie. And then you sit there and say, I don't want to argue with you and I don't want to make a whole scene, and then writes a fucking paragraph. Like, these people are fucking so delusional, bro. I don't believe Boogie is a pedo. Just he uses page to lure people. Well, that's just it. Like, if we're going to talk serious about Boogie, he is not a terrible person, right? He's really not a awful person, but he's a very sad, sad man who took advantage of his stuff and then didn't know when to stop. I think that's genuinely it. Like, he sat there and e-begged his audience for like money after he fucking stupidly put a bunch of money in a cryptocurrency. Like, it's stuff like that, man. He's not a good content creator. I'll say that. He is not a good, and he should not be in the position he is. You know you're bad when you make a hooker quit her job. Oh, Lord, dude. Oh, Lord. Yeah, that's pretty bad, man. Where's Asian Man? I don't know. The stream was kind of like last minute, so I would be surprised if our regulars all show up because this was kind of last minute. Darman is already evil, but he's platforming as a Sniper Wolf right now. Well, yeah, because he used Sniper Wolf in a bunch of her videos, in his videos. You know what I mean? Of course he's gonna do that. Who would have thought Darman would be fucking putting his morals to the side in order to support a content creator that sucks? Who would have thought, right? He doesn't necessarily have to get a job. All he has to do is like he could have done Lyft or Uber, or better yet, they can make his own business or have people pay him to yard work. Well, that's the thing. Like, normal 9-to-5s aren't always necessary. Like, there's always little things you can do, like get a job where the hours are different or get a job that more suits you. But I think in Boogie's case is he would probably be on some sort of like AISH before he would even attempt to get a 9-to-5. But it's not even about that. It's about the fact that he became a YouTuber. He was a very successful YouTuber in the early years, and then he fucking took advantage of that. He could still be getting thousands and hundreds of thousands of views right now, but he fucked it up, and now he's expecting people to be sympathizing with him. It's like, no, that's not how it works, bruh. That's not how it works, bruh. Oh, yeah, I saw the VTuber Miko saying the N-word in GTA 5. I laughed my ass off. Yeah, that shit was just funny. Like, I don't know why. Like, that shit was just funny because they're like, I feel like people just overly sensitive over everything. They clearly didn't know what that word meant. You know what I mean? So they're from a different fucking like country. They don't have the same language. So it's like, who gives a fuck, right? Like, I thought it was just funny. So for some reason, I accidentally put Boogie's name when I say I like girly girls and tomboys, but yeah, everyone has their preferences. There goes my internet. Oh yeah, that Boogie vid comment. Yeah, it was fucking stupid. I don't watch a whole lot of VTubers either. Yeah, they're not really like my main like watching thing. Like I don't really follow. I think the only VTuber I follow or have sub to is Fillion. I think it was just Fillion because I saw a clip on Shorts that I thought was kind of funny, so I subbed to her, but I don't watch her streams. You know what I mean? I don't like interact with her community. I just literally saw a short that I thought was kind of funny, and I just subbed to her. That was literally it. Apparently, I was subbed to Boogie. I checked yesterday and unsubbed. I used to be subbed to Boogie too. He was I think like my fourth subscriber or subscription on my like previous YouTube channel, but that YouTube channel's long gone now. Like I don't know what happened to it. It was like my first ever YouTube account. So yeah, I was subbed to him on there because I used to really like his Francis videos. I thought that shit was funny. Speaking of Darman, did you hear about what happened with him? No, I have no idea what's going on with Darman. Boogie2988 can actually work at GameStop, and that will attract customers. Well, that's the thing, though. Is he going to, though? No, absolutely not. I think it would be very beneficial for a lot of these YouTubers to work for like certain companies. I think like KSI working at a pizza place would definitely make the pizza place very, very popular, but they're not going to because, they're making millions of dollars. But hey, I don't know, man. It's kind of hard for me to feel sorry for Boogie, especially when he put himself in a situation that could have been avoided. Well, that's the huge thing. If Boogie actually got his life together and started actually like making money again and stopped being a fucking little man child on Twitter and making everyone seem like they're just hating on him to hate on him and that they don't have real reasons, then yeah, I think he could have a successful career. I don't think his career is completely dead, given the fact that this documentary got so many views, but he is definitely becoming a lol cow. Like he's on the path of becoming very lol cow material, which is not good for someone's career because yes, people will be talking about you, but they'll only be talking about you to laugh at you. And that's the problem with Boogie is he is too open with his mental health, and it made him become a very easy target on the internet because he likes to talk about himself a lot, which hey, is Canada full of druggies because my news keeps talking about it? I mean, I think most countries are filled with druggies. I mean, not like that's the thing with Canada is there's so many small towns and like not really any big cities. Like there is big cities, but it's mostly small rural towns and there's nothing to do in them. So a lot of these guys get like addicted to meth and drugs and stuff like that because that's just the thing. And then also weed is legal here. So if you consider a person who smokes weed a druggie, then yes, they're everywhere. Like 6 out of 10 people in Canada probably smoke weed. So Boogie2988 is basically the real world comic book guy from The Simpsons. Oh my God, Rince's old YouTube account. By the way, I was on Twitter and I saw like 2 men dick riding for Sniper Wolf. Yeah, I even called out one of them. This one guy literally, every time Sniper Wolf gets into drama, he sits there and fucking enables her and is like, oh, they're just hating on you because you're a successful woman. It's like, dude, shut the fuck up. This is depressing. Go touch some grass, bro. Like, seriously, you're just gonna sit there and simp for SS Sniper Wolf after everything she's done? Like, it's a bunch of bullshit, dude. I wonder what happened to Magic of Riat. I think I have GTA thing downloaded on my phone. I can send it to the server later for anyone who wants context and see it for themselves. I for a 2.4 out of 4 on a lawyer test in CCA. Sick. I basically, basically a whole bunch of actors who are working for Darman were on strike after a majority of them weren't getting paid enough. Yeah, I knew about that. That's quite old, but yeah, I knew about that. Jared Genesis law. Yeah, Jared Genesis is a lol cow. And the reason he is a lol cow is because he's a fucking idiot and he goes on the internet and acts like a troll and everyone just laughs at him. That's it. What kind of existence is that? Like, I'm telling you guys this personally. Like, imagine your whole existence for being on the internet and the reason why you have people watching you is so they can make fun of you. Like, that's just depressing, bro. And then Boogie2988 is being on this thing called Lol Cow Podcast. Like, why would you willingly go on a podcast called Lol Cow Podcast? You know what I mean? And then you get your shit completely ripped apart by Mudahar. I don't know if you guys saw the Mudahar stream or whatever when he was just ripping fucking Boogie2988 a fucking new one, dude. That was insane. But he deserves it. Boogie2988 needs someone to rip him a new one because he is just like, dude, it's just so sad to see the way he's been and like the shit he's done. Like, it is insane, bro. Jared likes kids. Yeah, he used to post about it all the time on his YouTube. How it's like, oh, if you feel a spiritual connection with someone, it shouldn't matter age. Like, it's fucking weird, dude. Jared Genesis is a massive loser. Like, honestly, he's a massive loser. And that's what makes him a lolcow, is because he sits there and talks shit while living in his parents' basement. And then he talks shit about other people not having lives. The thing with losers is if they love to feel like victims to gain sympathy, attention, and excuses, they will never try to be better because they're putting effort is too hard, pathetic. Exactly. Why do you think Boogie2988 okayed the documentary? Why would anyone willingly okay a documentary that paints them in a very, very poor light? Is because he wanted people to sympathize. He wanted people to go to him and say, Boogie, that's not you. You gotta smarten up. You got this, man. You got this. That documentary was bullshit. You got this. He wanted people to react that way. That's why he okayed the documentary. Even after watching it, he probably still was like, yep, I okay it. But instead, a lot of people saw it and just decide how sad he is. And that's why he's getting so much backlash right now, which is understandable because that documentary really was bad for him. I think that documentary was extremely bad for him. Wrestling channels are trash. Well, like Wrestling Otaku and shit. Lol Cow Podcast. That's literally what the podcast is called. Boogie298 is the bad nerd stereotype. He's the stereotype of someone who pretended to be nice on YouTube for many years, and then their true colors were shown in multiple different controversies. That's the problem with Boogie2988. Is, you know, he started off really good on YouTube. I mean, it takes a lot to get to 4 million subs, but then it's pretty easy for you to fucking fall off, and that's exactly what happened to him over years of just talking about his mental health and trauma dumping on people and getting into multiple different controversies, and you know what I mean? It becomes a whole thing, man. Funny how Darman's videos are on morals, but he destroys them. Well, yeah, that's the thing. Darman is a fucking... You guys can't tell me that Darman looks like someone who is actually a good person. He looks like a businessman. He looks like someone who does not give a fuck about what he's talking about. You know what I mean? Like, it's complete bullshit. You know, like, at the end of the day, he's a businessman who makes content. Like, 509 subs, yay. Yeah, we're growing, man. We're getting there. We're going to get to 1,000 soon, man. Very soon. Okay, it's funny because of the fact that they have a chance with SS Sniper Wolf. Also, Boogie isn't lolcow, isn't the lolcow Wings of Redemption and DSP. Well, yeah, but he's kind of a lolcow though. Like, I understand he's not the lolcow in that shit, but he kind of is though. You know what I mean? Like, he is getting to that point of lolcow material because you guys gotta think a year from now. The only reason people are going to be talking about Boogie2988 is to make fun of him. Like, as of right now, he does have an audience. He does have a bit of a fan base. But a year from now, when he doesn't actually change anything and he keeps coping on Twitter and keeps blocking people, he's just going to become a lolcow. It's that simple. He's going to become a lolcow who just bitches all the time, like every other lolcow who has to complain about society or complain about YouTube or whatever. And then they sit there in their own fucking self-pity. It's depressing, bro. Can I join the stream? Probably not this stream because I'm just kind of chilling, but I'll probably do a stream soon where I just kind of invite people. I'm very protecting on it because one other person did join on my last channel and they said the N-word and said a bunch of other shit and it got my channel terminated. So I'm very, very protective on who I add on my stream. I'm not saying I don't trust you. It's just, you know what I mean? It's tough because I don't really know you. Welcome to the stream. Who is the girl SS Sniper Wolf copied? Aziland, or it's alleged she copied her. I'm pretty sure she did, but at the end of the day, it's not like that. Like, yes, I'm all for SS Sniper Wolf getting shit on, like that's great and all that, but I watched Aziland's content too, and her content is just as mind-numbing, brain dead as SS Sniper Wolf's. Like, they're the exact same content. You know what I mean? Obviously, if someone's stealing someone, that's kind of fucked up, but at the end of the day, they're all stealing from each other. You know what I mean? It's like hard to it's like calling the kettle black or whatever the fuck it is, you know? At least Boogie is better than low tier god. That is true. Asian Man says, greetings. Sorry I'm late. Yeah, dude, everyone was asking about you, bro. Like, come on, man. Come on, you got to hit that fucking bell notification. No, I'm playing, but welcome. For real. Did anyone miss me? Yeah, dude, we were talking about you, bro. We were talking about you. And we're like, where the fuck is Asian Man? Where is he, bro? There are plenty of YouTubers who fake being nice. Boogie and Sniper Wolf are only two examples. I almost guarantee most YouTubers are faking nice. Like, it's all a persona, man. Like, there's some very genuinely nice people out there, but for the most part, they're all a bunch of blood-sucking fucking, like, cretins who just sit there and they don't give a fuck about anything. They just like to sit there and make money, and they don't care who they fuck over to make that money. And especially in the reaction community, like, those are probably some of the most egotistical pieces of shit because they are willingly stealing content without crediting. It's that fucking simple. You know what I mean? Being 100%, I have health issues, so I victimized myself too. I picked myself up, got my shit together, and got help instead of whining about it. Why I can't do stuff. Like, I understand Boogie says he has depression. I understand that. But it's like you are knowingly going on the internet and constantly trying to farm sympathy. And whether that makes you feel better about yourself, you know what I mean? That's your own thing. But if you're starting to realize that that's what you're doing, go get an actual therapist again. Go get your shit together. You know what I mean? I don't care how depressed people are. You can always get your shit together. There's always opportunities in life to get your shit together. And I think a lot of these people enable themselves to think that, oh, well, that's not possible. I'm depressed. But it's like you need someone to just tell you, get your shit together, because it is possible. Even if it feels impossible, you can still do it. And Boogie2988 has been doing this for the last fucking 6 years of just sitting there in self-pity. It's ruining his life. It absolutely is, dude. Wrestling channels are retarded like otaku, in some way soft-ass losers who hate watch, lol. Yeah. I mean, I'm not familiar too much with the wrestling community, like the wrestling commentary channels and stuff like that, but I know about Wrestling Otaku and how much of a piece of shit he is. I forgot to put only when I commented that post about the lol cow. Do you watch Dashy Games? Sometimes. Sometimes I watch him. I used to watch his skits a lot back when I was like all about like comedy skits and stuff like that. Like I used to love his skits because the dude's like, I feel like Dashy is genuinely just a funny guy. You know what I mean? He is a bit loud, you know, and it is what it is. But yeah, I watch some of his stuff. Like I used to watch some of his Mario stuff because he used to always be the Mario stuff. Cough XQC. How are you, Plubius? I'm doing all right. I don't know if you're in the stream earlier, but I have COVID. I posted it in the Discord. So yeah, I'm trying to just keep myself active. Like, just kind of trying to keep myself up right now because I've been sleeping all day. And I feel like I'm kind of wasting away my life the last 2 days because I've been so sick. But besides that, dude, I'm doing great. I'm doing great. Isn't his house about to be foreclosed? XQC? I'm not too sure. All I know about XQC is he constantly keeps flexing his wealth while also doing some scumbag shit. I think there was a recent drama going on where he like was reacting to a missile in Israel hitting like a hospital or something, and he was like doing a shock face, and I'm like, it's kind of fucked up. Like the Israel war isn't meant for content for fucking YouTubers to like react to. Like it's kind of fucked up. Like why do we live in a day and age where we got YouTubers and reaction channels reacting to fucking hospitals being blown up? Like what the fuck is wrong with society? And then when he gets called out, he has to flex his wealth. Like XQC honestly is a piece of shit. Not only that, he also cheated on his girlfriend. So yeah, fuck that guy. Honestly, XQC is a fucking scumbag. I really don't like him. Does XQC even speak an actual language? Yeah, it's called fucking Quebec French, dude. It's called Canadian French. That's the language he speaks. And yes, that is a real thing, and it's fucking god awful. Boogie2988 is the definition of someone who's like, I'm going to throw the biggest pity party and see how much sympathy guess I can get. Well, that's the thing. The documentary came out. He went to his Twitter and he's like, guys, I expected a lot of people to shit on me, but have been very supportive. And I'm so glad I came out with it because it's really showing the dark part of my life. And it's like, dude, just get your shit together, bro. Like, stop trying to throw these constant pity parties. Like, he live streamed Mario, and I don't know if you guys were watching his live streams or check up. I checked on it for 2 seconds, and I went to his live stream because he was talking about it on his Twitter. I was like, okay, I want to see if he actually does good content. I want to see if what he talks about. I want to see if he's actually a decent person on his streams. Literally, for 3 hours straight, he was just talking about his fucking mental health for 3 hours, bro. Like, I'm not even shitting you guys. I watched an hour of that stream, and he could not stop talking about his mental health. I'm like, holy fuck, dude, just play goddamn Mario and just talk about other shit. Like, yeah, that's great. Talk about your mental health, but do it with your fucking therapist, not to your audience of 200 people trying to watch you play Mario. Like, it's just a fucking bummer because he's so hard on himself too, and he doesn't change it. It's just sad, bro. It really is sad. I hate seeing people like that because I just feel like they've given up. And the only way they can feel anything is if they gain sympathy. And it's like, it's fucking sad, bro. It's sad because he has the means of having a good life. He has the stability of creating something good, and he just doesn't. And it's depressing, bro. And then go surprise Pikachu when nothing happens in their favor and they get smacked with a dose of reality. Who is your favorite waifu? I don't really have a favorite waifu. It's not really like... I have a favorite, like, I don't know, if we're gonna like talk about characters, I think I already talked about this, how I would wife Cortana from Halo, I guess if she's a fucking waifu. I put up a giant fly trap just for Asians. Can you guys not bring that back up? That'd be sick because like you got okay. That out of context sounds really bad, but I trust me, there was a context. Okay, there was a flying Asian man coming at my house, and the only way to prevent it is by putting up a fly trap. All right, Dashi Games is hilarious. Yeah, I think he's funny, dude. I think he's genuine. I think like I have a huge respect for Dashi because number one, he is genuinely just a funny dude. But number two, he had one of the best body transformations I think I've ever really seen on the YouTube platform. So basically, he used to be a chubby guy years ago, and I guess he went to the doctor, and his doctor said, "Look, you're getting fat on your kidneys. Like you're getting fat on your kidneys, and it's going to cause massive issues." And he quotes, this is what Dashi says to the doctor. He goes, "Say less." And then within 2 years, bro looked fucking jacked. You know what I mean? So I have to respect people like that. Like that definitely earned a sub because I fucking love that shit. I love seeing when people realize their life and realize the path they're going on and they change it. Like that takes massive balls. So yeah, big ups to Dashi, bro. Like that shit's crazy. When will you do an otaku video? I don't know, at some point probably. I'll have to look into it because I only know base otaku stuff, only like some of the surface level stuff. So I'd have to really like go down, you know. If you're sick, you're sick. It's okay to slow down for your own health, man. It's not a waste. I mean, no, I'm doing all right. Like, I would never put my physical or mental health in the way to create content. Like, I am someone who acknowledges that. And I feel like if you are putting like your health, like if I felt like I couldn't do a live stream tonight, I wouldn't. You know what I mean? I'll be straight up with you guys. If I don't feel like live streaming or I feel sick or I feel like really fucked up, I won't do a live stream. And I've done it before where I wanted to do a live stream and I had to cancel it because I was just not feeling well. But yeah, I'm doing fine right now. Like I took some medicine. If I start like feeling worse, then yeah, I'll probably end it. But honestly, like I like chatting with you guys. I like hopping on stream and it does make me feel better. So yeah, Optimus was talking about that. You see any good Sonic Amphilia fan art? What the fuck is that, bro? No, I haven't seen any of that. Oh yeah, cheating is wrong. Well, yeah, especially like cheating has become so normalized nowadays. And I'm gonna be real with you guys, it's kind of fucked up. Like every other day you hear of a couple cheating on each other, and it's just sad, bro. And I think a big part of it is the fact that open relationships and cucking is such a big thing right now, where when couples are in a single relationship, they think it's okay to go cheat on their girlfriend because Andrew Tate says so or Sneeko says so. And it's so fucked up because it's like when you're in a relationship, you are pretty much in an agreement, right? You're not in a written agreement, you're not in a marriage or anything, but in an agreement that you are going to respect that person. And if you start losing feelings, which does happen, you will break up. You know what I mean? You should always break up before you decide to go hit up another girl or go flirt with another girl. And it just became so normalized when it's like XQC does it and his fan base is like base XQC, base. That's so base. It's like, fuck you guys. He literally cheated on his girlfriend with his ex-adept who's fucking him in the ass right now. You know what I mean? If that doesn't show a man who's a piece of shit, who needs to get his priorities straight, I don't know what else does. He literally cheated on his current girlfriend, who is a very lovely girl, by the way. You know what I mean? Like, I knew a little bit about her when they were dating. She was a very nice girl, and he cheated on her with his fucking skank ex, Adept, who is currently trying to take everything he owns. So yeah, fuck XQC. Not only that, he promotes gamblings to children too. So fuck XQC, bro. Who's your favorite wrestler till this day? Listen, when I was a kid, I was a huge fan of John Cena. And the reason why I was a huge fan of John Cena is because my other friend was a huge fan of John Cena. And the only way I was actually able to watch wrestling, because it wasn't allowed in my house because, you know, it's violent or whatever, is I would have to go to his house and he would watch John Cena's fights in WWE. So I would watch John Cena's fight because I loved wrestling when I was a kid. But the only way I could watch it is by going to my friend's house, and the only person we watched was John Cena. So I just became a fan of John Cena. So who did he cheat with? Adept. I'm pretty sure it was Adept. I'm pretty sure he cheated with his ex-girlfriend. Do you regret having the interview with EDP? I don't regret it. However, I do regret the fact that I kind of started a trend, which kind of I didn't really want to happen. My original thoughts was going to be make a video, get him to contradict himself in the best way possible, and see if people can make content out of that. That's kind of been my whole entire goal. So I don't regret it, but I do regret the fact that there were so many other people trying to give him money and all this stuff. And I kind of started a trend, which just wasn't my plan. And I feel like he kind of fucked me. I feel like the interview could have went better, but unfortunately I wasn't really I kind of had my cards taken away. There wasn't much I can do with that. It was either do the interview, know that he was going to fuck me over in the interview, or do the interview, ask him a question, he leaves immediately, and now I got a fucking live stream full of pissed off people. So it was kind of a lose-lose situation, but I kind of put myself in it, so. Someone made a diss track on Boogie 2988. I feel like fucking Pack God needs to do a diss track on Boogie. I think that would be interesting. The problem with Boogie is the fact that he can get his life together. He just chooses not to because he's too damn lazy. Well, that's the thing. He has the means to get his life together. You know what I mean? Start putting more effort in your content. Start becoming happier. I heard he got like a 19-year-old girlfriend now. So I guess he's like a little bit happier, which is, I mean, whatever, man. Do what you want to do. If she's legal, who gives a fuck? But it's like, dude, just start getting your shit together, man. Like, it's that simple. Just start getting your life together. You threw it away, and it's no one else's fault but your own. So start getting it back together because it's your fucking fault in the first place. By the way, did you watch the boxing match between KSI and Tommy Fury last month? I did watch it. I didn't watch it live, but I watched like the I watched like the highlights afterwards, and goddamn, that fight was a waste of time, bro. Like, I don't really have any issues with influencer boxing. Like, I respect people who go into the boxing ring, like that's great. But holy fuck, man, KSI's doing jumping jacks. Tommy Fury's like sitting in the back. KSI would throw in one punch, jump back. It was just such a boring fucking fight. And anytime Tommy Fury got close, they just started hugging. I was like, this is why influencer boxing is laughed at, because it's like 3, 4, 5 months of boxing training isn't enough to compete against other boxers. Like, it's just not. You know what I mean? So it's a big waste of fucking time some of the times, bro. Oh, yeah, I noticed that he lost a whole lot of weight. That's great news. Yeah, no, that was sick. I was actually so happy that he did that because, you know what I mean? It looked like he started feeling better too about himself. I don't know if you guys watched was it Niga Higa or not Niga Higa? It was some other Asian guy. But he did an interview with Dashi. And honestly, Dashi's such like a down-to-earth, chill dude. And, I think like there's a lot to learn from Dashi when it comes to personal growth and content growth too. Like the fact that he is a gameplay channel that still puts up insane numbers is like crazy, man. It really is. Dashi is a real one for real. But that's the thing, yeah. Like I used to be sub to Dashi I still am sub to Dashi, but I used to be sub to his like main channel. And I found out he had a gaming channel. I was like, sick. And he does like horror games. And I was like, that's sick. Obviously, his reactions are a little over the top for like my personal, like I'm not really into like Zoomer style of stuff. But no, like Dashi is a real one. Like the stream, y'all. Yeah, guys, fucking smash the like button. Smash that like button. I mean, people can like if they want. You smoke weed? Not anymore. I used to. I realized it just makes people lazy as fuck. So I just kind of stopped. A new documentary about Eugenia Cooney has came out. Apparently, she got banned on Twitch, I think, and she just kept posting elsewhere. God, she looks horrible. Yeah. I'll have to check it out. Too many degenerates. What's your thoughts on polyamorous relationships? All right, so I think, like, when it goes down to it, right, I don't really give a fuck. Like, people can do whatever they want in their own relationships. It's not really my business. But, like, my thoughts personally on polyamorous relationship, I would never be in one because I think, like, a huge part of being in a relationship is being committed to that person. Like, I'm very old-fashioned with my, like, my rules because I did kind of grow up in a religious family where it's like you only really need one person. And I think that one person should be enough, right? Like, I think that one person, if they are who you want them to be, should be enough. Like, the sex should be good. The, like, actual, like, you know, emotional aspect of the relationship should be good. And you should only need that one person. So when I hear about couples who have 2 boyfriends, 3 girlfriends, 4 boyfriends, 5 girlfriends, whatever, I'm like, how? Like, what's the point of that? Like, isn't it exhausting? Like, isn't that too much? You know what I mean? It's like we're not fucking like we don't need that though. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't understand the appeal of it. I mean, people are gonna do what they want, I guess, but like the thought of like say a girlfriend or a boyfriend fucking another person pisses me off. Like, that actually makes me upset because it's like that's disgusting and that makes me extremely angry. You know what I mean? It's kind of like feeling like you're being cheated on, and I just don't think polyamorous relationships work all the time. Look at fucking Will Smith. Look at that sorry excuse of a man because he allowed his wife to be in a polyamorous relationship. Don't be like Jada Smith or Adam 22's wife. That sucks to disrespect someone like that that loves you. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't know, man. I just feel like if you are deeply in love with someone, you shouldn't need to have 3 other girlfriends. And it's like, how do you fucking make the time too? Like, it's just nothing about that sounds fun. You know what I mean? Like, imagine having a girlfriend who's really needy and then having another girlfriend who's also really needy and then having another girlfriend that's extremely needy but also is financially needy. How do you keep up with that shit? You know what I mean? What's the point of that? Like, what's the point of being in these open relationships? Like, what's the point of being in the fucking relationship if it's open? Whatever, man. That's just my take on it. Obviously, people are gonna do what they want, but I like John Cena and The Rock. Yeah, they were definitely the biggest stars back then. Imagine, bro, imagine if I said Logan Paul when you guys asked me that. Yeah, Logan Paul's my favorite wrestler. So what's the main topic on tonight's stream? Well, there's not really a main topic. I'm going to talk about the Jidion stuff and the inside stuff because they have still yet to respond about my videos. And also, it seems like no other fucking YouTuber is interested. I'm not trying to be an asshole or anything like that, but it's like it seems like no other YouTuber is interested in talking about this topic. You know, Sensitive Society hasn't gone back to me. Like none of these big channels want to actually talk about this, so I'm a little upset about that. But it is what it is. I may do videos on wrestling YouTubers to expose how bad they are, as they are. There's many clowns. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you do that. That'd be a very interesting video because I feel like a lot of people don't really acknowledge the wrestling community as like an actual toxic community. What was it like talking to EDP Plubius? Was he arrogant? It's actually funny you say that because he is extremely arrogant. He was like, what's the word? So when I first texted him, I like documented it all on my last YouTube channel. But basically, I texted him, or I left a post underneath his Instagram. I said, hey, man, if you truly are innocent, you should have no problem hopping on a live stream with me for like an hour and trying to explain yourself. And he said, fuck you and fuck your live stream, bitch. So I was like, that's not nice. So I took a screenshot of it and I sent it to him in a direct message. And I said, hey, how about that live stream? He's like, didn't you fucking hear me? No live stream. I was like, and then he started sending me voice messages. So I started saying it back. And we're kind of having this back and forth. And then he eventually said, you know what? I like you, kid. He's like, I like you. I'll do a live stream for $40. And I was like, I want to do it for free. He's like, bro, we're not doing it for free. Give me $40. So I was like, fuck, I thought about it for a day. I said, give me a day to think about it because I already promised. I didn't promise, but I said that if this video got 50 likes, I will interview EDP. And so 50 people liked the fucking video. So I was like, well, shit, now now people want me to do an interview. So I was like, okay, fuck it. I'll give you $40. Let's do an interview. He said, okay, let's do it right now. And I said, no, let's do it tomorrow when I'm more prepared and I can update my audience. And he's like, okay, cool. Whatever. Tomorrow works. I was like, sick. So after that happened, the next day comes up. And right before we do the interview, he texts me or he calls me. I think he called me and he said, all right, let's do the interview right now. And I was like, well, I'm still busy right now. Like, I'm not ready. I don't have everything set up. And then he goes, fuck, what did he say? He said, yeah, I just got interviewed by another guy and he was asking some bullshit questions. So I left the interview. So I hope you're ready. And so I was like, oh, fuck. So I had to erase a lot of my questions because I was going to hit him very hard, very quickly. Because I don't really give a fuck. Like, I'm not scared of confrontation, but I'm scared of him taking my $40 fucking and leaving me with a shit video. So I had to go easy on him. And then after he thought we were buddies, and then he realized that I was shitting on him on my YouTube channel, and then he like blocked me. But yeah, no, he's extremely arrogant. He talks a lot of shit. So yeah, fuck him. I don't think like me and him would ever get along, honestly. Like, I used to watch his content. I used to think like he was somewhat funny, but I don't think I would ever get along with him. Like, even aside from him being a pedophile, I just wouldn't get along with the guy. Like, we just do not have synergy, and that's why the interview just like was kind of shit because it's like, I don't know, man. Bro, I love wrestling. I can't stand WWE though. I like amateur. They're much more wild and not. Okay, speaking of WWE, because I do want to talk about this now, even though it's not really connected to what we're talking about. I don't know if you guys know about the Da Vinci twins or whatever, like the guys who are like Da Vinci. They used to do wrestling and shit. And I think those guys are some of the fucking funniest guys too. I recently watched their like library interview, and fuck me, these guys are just naturally funny. Like, people are gonna say they're corny or whatever, or they're like a rip-off Island Boys, but no, these guys are actually funny. Like, I'm not even trying to like lie to you guys. Like, I don't know why, but I find them extremely hilarious. I would love to do an interview with them too. Like, I understand that's not really my channel and that's not really what I talk about on my channel, but if I can get like the Da Vinci twins in for an interview, I think that would be extremely fun. I'm not even reading that, Fatima. I'm not even reading that. I hear that way too fucking much. No, I'm not gonna say it, bro. You just said I made you say it. You just said I made you say it. I'm not saying it. Pat got incinerated Sniper Wolf in his diss track. Oh, yeah, he did. Dude, he fucking demolished her. And the thing is, though, his bars weren't even that deep. His bars were very surface, and it still destroyed her. Interviewing EDP is pointless. The guy is blinded by ego. I wouldn't say they're pointless, but if you guys want to get information out, it's very tough. I feel like interviews are a good way to expose him with some of his lies and contradictions. But I don't think it's worth the $100 that he's asking for. I think that's a big fucking ripoff. We don't talk about Asian man. Jesus Christ. They were hugging each other. What kind of fight style is that? So basically, Tommy Fury was kind of a traditional, like, unorthodox style, right? Like, he was just bouncing, doing his thing, you know, whatever. And then he kept throwing jabs, but KSI kept, like, trying to do this, like, agile thing, which can work, but it makes for a very boring boxing fight because there's barely any punches thrown. So basically, KSI was, like, hopping around, doing jumping jacks, just quickly going in for a quick jab or a quick overhand, and then he went back and started bouncing again. And anytime Tommy Fury got within a distance to start, like, throwing punches, they hugged each other. It was just such a boring fucking fight, dude. The Burnout series needs to come back, not gonna lie. That was one of my favorite racing series, not even gonna lie. It was Burnout and Need for Speed and Gran Turismo. I think those were my favorite racing games back in the day. Tommy wants to be a champion, but any champion would knock out KSI and Jake Paul in 2 rounds. Exactly. Tommy Fury isn't a good boxer either. You know what I mean? The fact that KSI and him, like, KSI barely lost. It was a split decision. It was by 1 point. KSI barely lost. That is so sad for someone who claims to be a pro boxer. Like, that is fucking, he didn't win. Like, in my personal opinion, if I was Tommy Fury's dad, Joe Fury or whatever, I would be ringing him the entire flight back. Like, that is fucking sad. Dashie and Markiplier are actually real ones. Yeah, there's very rare, like, people who actually stay real. And I feel like Dashie and Markiplier are definitely some of the more real ones. Jacksepticeye too. And the reason why I say Jacksepticeye is because he's not scared to say his mind. He had no problem calling out Mr. Beast. You know what I mean? Jacksepticeye is also a real one. And I have major respects for Jacksepticeye. Yandere Simulator had some creepy stuff. For instances, one of your missions is to upskirt girls in the game, and all of the allegations against Yandere Dev make it age so poorly. Yeah, I talked about Yandere Dev. Yeah, that game itself is like, people are really upset the fact that I said that no 40-year-old man should have business making that game. And I should have, like, talked more about that, because I didn't mean, like, if you're 40 years old, you can't make anime. Like, that's fine, or draw porn, I guess. Like, that's all fine. My issue is with Yandere Dev is he did do really creepy missions that a 40-year-old man should not be implementing in a game. I just think, and it was unnecessary as fuck. So that's kind of what I was trying to get at, but I would date, like, the absolutely youngest James Charles that age horrifically. Yeah, James Charles, the predator that is the most normalized on this platform because he is gay. And I'm not saying that out of spite. I think it's just genuinely honesty. Like, I feel like if it was a guy doing that with females, or a female doing that with guys, they would have already been canceled. All ads pulled, everything. But because James Charles is a gay guy, and he keeps saying, like, oh, they lied about their age. Then, bro, stop trying to pick up fans. Like, how fucking hard is that? Like, James Charles, stop trying to hit up fans on fucking your YouTube channel and Instagram. Like, Jesus Christ, they're going to lie about their age to expose you. It's that fucking simple, you brain rot little fucking skunk. Like, Jesus Christ. Dashie Games is one of my main inspirations for being a gamer YouTuber, kind of. Yeah, I mean, like, Dashie definitely is a good inspiration, because, like, even when I was younger, I used to watch his skits, and me and my friends would do skits similar to that, because that shit was funny as fuck. I've been subscribed to Dashie since 2012. He's laid back, doesn't get into any drama or clickbait things like most YouTubers do. Yeah, he doesn't get into drama. I think the most drama I've ever seen him get into was, fuck, I don't even know, dude. Like, he doesn't get into drama. He's a very chill dude. Like, he's one of those YouTubers that just doesn't really get involved with shit, because he doesn't really go on Twitter. He just kind of doesn't, dude, he just plays Mario. Like, honestly, he just chills. You know what I mean? Like, he doesn't, I've seen some people, like, try to cancel him because of some shit he said back in the day, which is fine. Like, he said good, like, it wasn't bad. Like, the stuff he said was fine. You know, there was one clip where it's like, I hate when women say, like, oh, how old's your baby? And they say, like, 86 months. And he's like, what the fuck does that mean? Like, 86 months? Was that fucking 3 years? Just say 3 years. And I'm like, he's right, though. I hate people who do that. Say, oh, how old's your baby? He's very cute. Oh, he's 76 months old. I'm like, what? So is that fucking, what, 4 years, 5 years? Like, what the fuck? What the fuck does that even mean? Will Smith is just a simp. Will Smith is just mentally fucked. Like, I feel like you'd have to be really fucked up in the head to want to stay with someone like Jada Pinkett Smith, who clearly despises you and clearly tries to shit on you in every moment of the day. So I think he's just a sad, lonely man who just can't get any, like, recognition from women but Jada. So Who's more toxic, Amber Heard or Jada Pickett Smith? I don't know, man. That's like comparing shit to poop. Like they're both pretty bad, but at least Jada Pickett Smith didn't throw a fucking beer bottle at Will Smith, as far as I'm concerned. I agree a lot. Someone once told me, "How could you only do someone your whole life?" And I could only respond with, "How could you love someone and still feel the need to be with anyone else?" Yeah, that's just it. I feel like if you're with the one you love, you shouldn't need multiple other people. Like that's just it's fucking plain and simple. Like I don't get it. I don't understand. It's people who are sex fiends want to be in open relationships. They want to be in an open relationship so they can still have sex with other people. It's like Jesus Christ. But they want to feel loved by someone. So they want sex, but they also want a person that can love them. And it's, I don't know, man. It just doesn't sit right with me. I don't think it's traditional. I just think like that is so incredibly like backwards from what we were taught as children and growing up. You know what I mean? To like find one woman and love them, or find one man or whatever. But Logan Paul sucks as a wrestler, by the way. Eugene Cooney and Nikocado Avocado basically promote eating disorders, although Eugene Cooney's case is a lot sadder since no one wants to take her to get some help. Yeah. I mean, Nikocado Avocado has lost a little bit of weight, but then he regains it. And Nikocado Avocado is another boogie case where it seems like he kind of wants to lose weight, but he just doesn't because he's just fucking like a little depressed guy. I don't know, man. I don't know. And he has like major health issues too, which is crazy. Logan Paul just sucks as a human being. The internet will never forget about the Japanese forest incident. Well, I mean, he did regain his reputation for a little bit, and then he lost again with the crypto zoo stuff. And yeah, no, Logan Paul has never. Oh shit, Logan Paul has never been like a decent person, honestly. Like even before the Japanese suicide forest stuff, he was still a piece of shit. It's so funny how he acts so tough on the internet and runs his mouth, but at the second someone confronts him, he turns the other way and leaves. Yeah. Don't get your fucking ass beat, EDP said as he walled away through the shopping cart. Do you know what's sad, though? That fucking confrontation was so much better than the entire Jidion and Skeeter Jeans Sting video. Like, that confrontation was more satisfying to watch than the whole entire Jidion Sting video. So, and they didn't have to fucking put a 15-year-old girl at risk in order to get that video. So, yeah. I need the strike. It will ruin my strike. I'm very curious to know if SS Sniper Wolf will show up to Pat God's house. I mean, I think it's safe to say at this point that SS Sniper Wolf is a fucking psychopath. Like, she is actually a fucking psychopath. And anyone who tells me different, I'm just not going to believe you. Like, there's something mentally wrong with SS Sniper Wolf, and it's actually crazy. Like the jackasses who lied about the TikTok star talking to a minor and caused him to kill himself. Yeah, the Inquisitor situation. He was 20. She was 17. What the fuck is the problem with that? Like that, like it's getting fucking ridiculous where it's like 20, 19, 18-year-olds are getting exposed for dating 17-year-olds. I'm like, it's not that fucking bad. That's like a 3-age year gap. Like that's not terrible and it's legal. But like, let's say they're 29, 30, 31, dating a 16-year-old, then yeah, that's fucking weird. Like, especially in like, let's say Yandere Dev's case where he was taking advantage of her being 16, like that shit's creepy. It was okay for a grown man to fantasize about being girls in an anime game that are 18 plus, or is it 19 plus the proper age limit? As long as it's not under 18, bro. That's EDP level type shit. What's pathetic is Will Smith can get with someone else. He fucked Margot Robbie. Dude's a simp. EDP literally spawned camp to 17-year-olds until she turned 18 and advanced like Quagmire with the clock stuck at 12. I do like the game over theme of Yandere. Not really a fan of Mr. Beast. I don't hate the dude. I'm just not a fan. But why can't James Charles just date another guy that's gay? Nothing against that. Well, yeah, if he wants to be gay, he can be gay. Nothing wrong with that. However, if you're going for straight minors, that's fucking weird. And then talking about the theme of Yandere, I mean, it could be a cool concept, like Hitman mixed with like a dating simulator. Like that's fine, but he's just, dude, he's such a fucking weirdo, man. And he added weird stuff in the game for a reason. Would you rather be a simp or an incel? Aren't those the same thing? Or am I not like caught up with the rating system of lonely men? Logan Paul fans are sad losers, by the way. Yeah, because they're all children, though. That's the thing. Logan Paul fans are all a bunch of prime drinking babies. Like they're literally putting prime in their fucking sippy cups. No, I'm not reading that. James Charles whined that he couldn't get anyone. A wise man once said, if nothing works, maybe the problem is you. Yeah, but no one wants to accept that though. Like for James Charles, right? You're sitting there and you keep trying to hit on minors, or you keep trying to hit on fans and like people on the internet, and then they keep coming out as minors. Maybe stop. Maybe realize that, this is looking really suspicious. I should probably stop. But instead he goes, oh, well, they keep telling me that they're 18. It's like, yeah, but this is the like fifth time, James Charles. Just stop hitting up fans. Like, Jesus, at this point, you fucking know, dude. It's like these YouTubers turn their brains off and forget how to be normal human beings, because they aren't normal human beings. They're not. They're fucking like, I don't know what it is. It's from being chronically online and then just being like very privileged, and it makes people just become fucking like husks. It's like they sell their souls because they're not human anymore. Like, they genuinely are. Like, those prankster channels, they're not humans. How can you go out in public and fucking like knock over a homeless man and call it a prank? Like, that's just so fucking incredibly messed up. Like, clout is ruining people. How do you feel about characters that look and act like adults, but they are canonly are young teens or something? I've heard defenses for these characters that are equally uncomfortable. So if we're getting into the argument, like, let's say there's an anime character, right? And she's supposed to be like 13 in the anime, and she like acts like a 26-year-old wise woman, and she looks not 14, and people are like sexually exploiting that character. That's still weird because they're 14 in the anime. And I feel like the idea, like, same with people, like, there was a trend on Twitter where people were posting porn of like actual adults but calling it minors, and saying that this girl was like 14, as it's like clearly an adult with a tattoo, and they're getting off at that. So it's still fucking weird, because it's like, even if the character in the anime looks overage and acts overage, but if they're 14 in the anime, that's still weird for you to be sexually like fantasizing about them, because they are 14 in the anime, and they're probably going to school in the anime and doing things that a child would do in the anime. So yeah, that's fucking weird. Like, Jesus Christ, man. Like, what is wrong with that community? Either they are kids, or they like WWE, because WWE fans are virgin dorks. So yeah, okay. Please, Plubius, nope, not happening. A person in my homeroom drinks 2 bottles of Prime every morning and nobody tells him anything. Well, there's nothing wrong with drinking Prime. I don't like Prime. I think Prime is disgusting. I like BioSteel. Big ups to BioSteel. BioSteel is my favorite supplement drink because their shit is actually good. I miss the good old days of Vine better than TikTok. I think a lot of people forget Vine was also cringe. Like, there was a lot of cringe on Vine too, but not as much TikTok. So I do agree with that. That's basically lolicon. No, it is. And like, I don't know, man. I mean, we all know that type of person as the Sniper Wolf was. I can never get over the fact that that poor girl who just wanted to talk to us, the Sniper Wolf, was blew off by her. Well, yeah. Sniper Wolf is a shit person. She really is. She has why do we keep making shitty people famous? You know what I mean? It's because these people are the ones who are willing to give up everything for fame, even their own personal like life. It's really fucked up. Simps are guys that pine for women. They'll never have. Incels are guys that hate women because they don't get any. So you're asking me which one I am or which one I hate more? Because dude, I'm neither of those. You'll never see me simping for a woman, and you'll never see me overly protecting a woman to get some ass. I'm not fucking Boogie, dude. I'm not Boogie 2988. You know what I mean? I'm not out here chasing tail with money. Where's the joke in that? That's what I want to know. Where's the joke in assaulting a homeless man? There's no joke though. They just say it's a prank. There was a prankster recently who like was like punching people in the back of their heads, which is extremely dangerous. And then he would pull out a gun and fucking rob them and called it a prank. Like, simps are men who bend over backwards for women, and incels when they hate women. So just two shitty people on different spectrums. Remember what happened to Timothy Wykes? That should be a cautionary tale for these future prank styles. Same with what's his fucking name? The one guy who got shot in the mall because he was like fucking with people. You know what I mean? Hey, you do? Does anyone remember that prank channel that called Prank Invasion? He did the kissing pranks. Yeah, basically every single video was him just making out with a girl. It was like softcore porn for children. It was fucking weird. Who is Timothy Wykes? It's like a lot of other people I've seen. I only knew them because of the controversy. He was like some shitty prankster channel, right? Who like got his ass beat or something. He's the guy who tried to do a robbery prank on someone with knives, and he ended up getting shot and killed doing it. Yeah. Also, there was that other prankster channel who like did a robbery, and they end up getting charged because they're like pretending to like rob a bank or some shit. Prime has like 6 times more sugar than a bottle of Coke. I don't think Prime has sugar. I think Prime, well, their energy drink might, but I think plain Prime doesn't have sugar. I think they use Sucralose or something like that. I'd rather be an incel than a simp ass cuck. I'd rather be none, dude. Both of those sound terrible. Nikata avocado trade is health and sanity for views. Unfortunately, yes. Unfortunately. It's impossible to say good I might without sounding Australian. Literally everyone tried. Ha ha ha. Good I might. Tanner Cook. Yes, him. People do anything for clout. It's insane. Well, yeah, like clout essentially makes you feel like you have worth, even if you're worthless, like the Island Boys. It gives you this persona that you have worth or people are interested in you. And on top of that, you can get money off of clout. Like if you sit there and be able to financially make money off of clout, then you won't have to work a 9 to 5, which is the American dream, is to not have to work while also making a shit ton of money. And YouTube and other platforms can make that dream come true for a lot of people, where you can make YouTube videos and have a successful career on YouTube and make a shit ton of money while also not having to like work. Like everyone wants a job like that. You know what I mean? Wasn't there a guy in the UK who broke into people's houses as a prank? Yeah, Mizzy. Mizzy's still doing shit like that. And for whatever reason, he's not behind bars, which is just fucking stupid. That fool's name was Mizzy. Yep. And he barely got a slap on the wrist or none. Yeah, it was really light. And then he went and started doing other pranks too, which is just, he became so irrelevant though. Like, I don't even think people talk about him anymore. Like, he was popular for like a month because of his pranks, and now no one even talks about him. You know what I mean? Look at that. What kind of sad life is that? You know what I mean? He was popular. He had clout for a month, and then he just lost it all, and now no one fucking talks about him. I think that was the first time I heard him get mentioned in the last 2 months. So, yeah, it's fucking sad life, bro. Sad life. Who's the biggest simp? Comic book, Thanos, Morty Smith, Cody from Total Drama, or Isabel from Phineas and Ferb? I would say Isabel, because her first line in every single fucking thing was, "What you doing?" It's like, bro, she literally had no life outside of fucking simping for Phineas or whatever. So yeah, definitely Isabella, dude. If Mizzy did that shit in America, he'd be blasted with a 12 gauge. Yeah, dude, he just got extremely lucky. Like, there was kids in that house, and there was like a white. Like, dude, he's just a piece of shit, man. Like, honestly, if you do that in my house, you're getting your ass beat. Like, I'm not even trying to be a tough guy. I'm very protective over my stuff in my family. So if someone tried to like walk into my house or something, you're getting a fucking baseball bat. It's that simple. He's lucky he's not doing it in America, because here in the US, we don't play like that, especially in the South. What's your favorite anime? I think my all-time favorite anime would have to be Parasite. I just really enjoyed that anime. Second would probably have to be Death Note. Third would probably be My Hero Academia, as nerdy of a choice that is. I just really like the story. Fourth would probably be, I think it's called Angel Beasts or something like that. That one was really good. It was a short anime. Demon Slayer is pretty good. I don't know. I'm trying to catch up on Attack on Titan, because the new season just ended. Like, the show's finally over, and I heard it's really good. So I'm like catching up on Attack on Titan, but I would say Mordecai, because at least Isabel had a crush on Phineas. Mordecai killed his best friend over some ass. Damn, dude. I don't know if Isabella would ever do that. Biggest simp is the MC in Lorax. Bro saved the planet for that ass. Dude, how bad could he be, though? How bad could he possibly be? Now that I think about it, dude, there's a lot of simps in pop culture, isn't there? There's a lot, especially in anime. Like, anime, there's so many simps, like, especially main characters that will, like, fucking do anything for, like, the female character. I've seen Parasite and Death Note, actually like them. Yeah, they are good. I like the more psychological stuff. Like, the reason why I like Parasite so much is because it kind of shows, like, human nature really well. It's one of those animes that, like, can show human nature in such a cool way, where it's like you got a parasite living in this dude's arm, and the parasite's like, what the fuck? Why are you risking your life to save this person? Your main goal should be survival. That should be the main goal of everyone. And it starts like adapting to him and starts feeling like human emotions with the main character, which is so cool. And then when the main character finally gets to like symbiote to like infuse with him, he just becomes a soulless husk who like throws out a dog in a fucking trash can, and then he realizes that he's becoming not human anymore, and so he gets rid of the parasite. Dude, it's just such a good fucking anime. Honestly, I do suggest you guys watch it because it's huge. Brock from Pokemon was the biggest simp I know. What about that little guy from My Hero Academia, the guy with the balls on his head? That guy's a massive simp, bro. He literally can't stop talking about women. Isabel is a huge simp. Have you watched it to your eternity? Have you watched it to your eternity? I have not. Angel Beast, I love that anime. You should check out Angel of Death. That one is heart wrenching. Yeah, I liked Angel Beast just because it was such a well formatted little like anime. I don't know if there was ever a season 2 or something like that, but I watched season 1 on Netflix and I really enjoyed it. Also, fucking Food Wars too. I watched like the first 2 seasons of Food Wars and it was pretty good, but I just couldn't get into the third one. I'll be honest with you guys, I just couldn't. There's like 104 days of summer vacation and school comes along just to end it. Like maybe I really like Toradora. Shit. Sorry. What's the worst anime you've ever seen? I don't know, because if we're gonna say like worst anime I've ever seen, like I've watched a lot of animes for like a minute, and then usually I'm like, okay, this isn't for me, because I'm pretty particular on my animes. Like I don't like watch every anime. So I think the one I didn't like the most was it my my boyfriend is the devil or something like that? Or hold on, I gotta look this shit up. But it was something about this guy who's like a devil, and then he comes to like no. Okay, I gotta say the worst anime ever was Promised Neverland season 2. I only got through one fucking episode of that anime, and holy shit, I regretted it. Promised Neverland season 2 is the worst anime I've ever fucking watched. It's god awful. Like season 1, so good. Promised Neverland season 1 is so good, but season 2 was just dog shit. It was like a whole different writing team, bro. Oh my, you're in for a treat because Morty is the ultimate simp. He is a simp god. Bro hit me with the oncular and gave me whiplash. Thanos in the comments killed half the universe for Lady Death. He's worse than Isabel. Which is no, because like okay, so when he said Thanos, I thought we were talking about the Thanos from the MCU who did it just to like preserve the world. But yeah, if we're talking about Thanos from the comic who did it just for Lady Death, then yeah, fucking Thanos is a massive simp, bro. The only anime I know is Pokemon. Yeah, I don't even think Pokemon's really an anime. Like it is, but like I don't really see Pokemon as an anime. I watched Parasite in high school, started as a joke because I watched Midoriya Days. Don't look that up, and I need a palate cleanser. It's just a good anime, bro. Like I like animes with like really deep like human philosophy, and Parasite was a good one for that because it doesn't really end on a like it does have somewhat of a happy ending, but at the same time, it's just such a good build up for what was probably one of my favorite animes. What's better in your opinion, Battle Royale like Fortnite, PUBG, or extraction shooters like Escape from Tarkov, Hunt, Shadow, Showdown? I think Fortnite's really good for like a casual gameplay. Like games like Fortnite, Apex, PUBG, it's good just to hop on and kind of have some mindless fun with your friends. But if you want like a stressful, like risky game, then yeah, obviously a game like Tarkov or Hunt Showdown or these other games where you have to go in and loot and then you get to keep your loot afterwards and it's kind of very like high stakes. Those games are fun, but if we're talking about just strictly just casually having fun, obviously Fortnite's going to be the option for me. But sometimes I feel like just, getting a little bit grindy or whatever. But unfortunately, a lot of games like that aren't on Xbox. They're mostly PC. So I would lean more towards like Fortnite and PUBG and stuff like that. Louis says, hey, sup, quick question. What do you think about commentary channels and what's your tip to start one? Commentary channels are good. I think like, especially when you're like a starting channel, it is very important for you to do proper research. I think a lot of commentary channels fall into a very scary category of these people who just jump on a train to jump on it and to do as little research as possible. So my number one tip would definitely be to look into everything you want to talk about. Because the last thing you want to happen to you as a commentary channel is for you to be called a hypocrite or for you to be unreliable. So yeah, that's kind of my first thing. Stick to your morals and definitely like make the content you want to. And also don't hop on a trend just because it's popular. You know what I mean? People can tell if you actually care about a certain topic. And I think that's the big thing that plagues commentary channels is they all think we're a bunch of succubuses who like to like, you know what I mean, jump on trends because they're trending or give an opinion because it's a trendy opinion. You know what I mean? As long as you stick to yourself and stick to what you believe in and the topics you want to talk about, then yeah, you'll have a successful commentary career. So, there's a character in Food Wars named Alice. I like her because she's silly. Yeah, that's the thing, dude. Food Wars is the one anime that I like can't watch out in public or like watch on a train or something because there's so many fucking weird scenes in that show. Like they'll be 1 minute eating steak and the next minute they're naked getting their bodies slathered with like cow bits. It's fucking dude, it's a crazy anime, man. I never understood Lolicon. Why are character kids in some of these animes? Because a lot of the animes take place around kids. I don't really know what to say. Like a lot of animes take place in like high schools and like children. So I don't know, man. That's just kind of how animes work, I guess. I haven't watched season 2. I refuse. Yeah, no. Promised Netherland season 2 completely pointless. Steer clear of it. It's fucking trash. Speaking of Thanos in the MCU, I feel like the Avengers could have beaten him and took the glove off of him has not been for Star-Lord screwing up. That whole entire like movie, it was everyone was screwing up. Everyone. You had Gamora who sacrificed herself for them, so she got rid of her fucking like self to get him the stone or whatever. And then you had fucking Vision, like going and fighting him like before the stone got destroyed. So that was a thing. Yeah, dude, it was just all of them were fucking up and that caused them to lose. And that was kind of like the whole point. Looks like you love Steingate then. Avatar: The Last Airbender is being made into a live action TV show. I heard about that. I understand Star-Lord's emotions when he heard Thanos killed Gamora, but in certain situations you have to control your emotions. Yeah, but if he did, we wouldn't have a movie. We wouldn't have an Endgame. You know what I mean? So, I mean, I do play Fortnite every now and then with my brother and my nephew and my nieces. Have you played any of the Fatal Frame games? I haven't played Fatal Frame, no, but I know of the series. I'm probably gonna finish the stream soon here. I know it was only an hour, but I do kind of want to hit the bed. So yeah, it was a fun stream, but I'll catch up real quick and we'll like say our final goodbyes and all that. I know this might be a little off topic, and I think I might have told this story before. But what should I consider my story? But I consider my story a red flag? I don't know what you mean by that. One anime I regret watching is Aiken Club. I watched it back when I was 13. Nowadays I regret that. By the way, don't look it up. Yeah, I won't look it up then. I met a kid at school boasting about R. Kelly, and I asked him, what he did, right? And he acted as if it was cool picking up 15-year-olds. For whatever reason, children think it's so cool for other children to like hook up with adults. It's really fucking weird. I don't know who started that trend where like 15, 12, 13, 14-year-olds think it's so cool that their friends are hooking up with guys on the internet that are 20, 21, 22, when it's just a case of grooming. So I don't know what the fuck, like, I don't know why they're so like infatuated by that shit. I've seen clips of Food Wars online, high school, and yeah, I agree. Yeah, it's just random ass scenes that are just like, what the fuck? Some kid basically it takes place in hell where assassination company consisting of demons make money by going to the living world and killing human targets. I got to go. Yeah, see ya, Destructor. We're probably going to be ending the stream pretty soon here. I'm just going to quickly catch up on everything. Thomas Farrell says, "What's up, everyone? I just got here. I'm probably going to be ending the stream in like a little bit here because I have COVID and I'm not feeling too well. And I thought it would just be fun to just hop on stream for an hour, just chat with you guys. You know what I mean? Have a good Saturday night before I go to bed. What's that is that R. Kelly had great music. It's just the fact that he used this talent for selfish and sick desires. Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, that happens with a lot of these like YouTubers and musicians. They end up, you know what I mean, doing some nasty shit and completely destroying any talent that they had, any sort of potential they had. There's a popular Roblox game that regularly has not safe for work content. People regularly try to cause seizures wear disgusting shirts or put actual porn on signs. The devs don't really care. Yeah, speaking of that, there's a YouTube channel called Ruben Sims who dives into all the condo stuff and the you know what I mean? All the stuff that can get slipped through moderation. So I do suggest you guys go sub to Ruben Sims because he makes really good content, and he already had like massive beef with Roblox. So yeah, it's Roblox. Roblox is a fickle bitch because I do want to do a couple more videos on Roblox because there's some disgusting stuff happening on that platform. I bid you all fanfare. Yeah, thanks for stopping by, Asian man. Get well soon, Plubius. I will try. I'm gonna rest up. Probably, I'll be honest with you guys. Probably no live stream tomorrow or YouTube videos. I know it sucks. Like I do want to, but I do need to focus on myself tomorrow and just try to get better. Because I did a lot today that I probably shouldn't have. I did a lot of running around when I should have been staying home and relaxing. So yeah, so I'm probably just gonna take it easy tomorrow. I might upload an old video, maybe like an old recording, but we'll see, guys. We'll see. See y'all. Yeah, see you later. Dre, I'm assuming that's how you say it, Dre. Yeah, thanks for stopping by, man. Get well soon, Ploob. Yeah, thank you guys. I appreciate it. I will try. I'll try to keep you guys updated. Obviously, if you guys want actual updates, join the Discord because that's kind of where I give updates and stuff about my personal life because I'm not like Boogie where I need to make every little aspect of my life on the internet. Chase says, thanks for a relaxing stream, bro. Get well soon. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. I will try my best. I'm going to take it easy tomorrow. Relax. It's a Sunday. I'm just going to chill, make some soup. You know what? Catch up on some Alan Wake 2, which is fucking, honestly, I'll be honest with you guys. Alan Wake 2 is going to be game of the year. I don't care what Spider-Man fans have to say or PlayStation fans. Alan Wake 2 is my game of the year because it is so good. It is so good. See you, coffee lover. And just says, I was on the game for about half an hour last night to try out some new avatars. And in that time, I saw a 10-year-old girl being flirted with and people encouraging Nazi. Yeah. Yeah, dude, I got some plans coming with some Roblox games. I got some big plans because I found a couple more condo games that I would like to expose. And some really creepy developers too, by the way. Hopefully you get better soon. Thank you, some kid. I will try. I'll try to take care of myself. Trust me, you guys. I do try to put my personal health above most things. So I need to get Alan Wake 2. I do suggest it. It is fucking amazing so far. It is really good. It's not better than Alan Wake 1, but it's really cool, especially if you like detective stories. It's so good. But anyways, I'm gonna end the stream here. Thanks everyone for stopping by and thanks for like the nice wishes. And I will try to get better. I'll keep you guys updated if you just join the Discord or whatever. I'll keep you guys updated. But yeah, anyways, I'll see you guys probably not tomorrow, but I'll probably see you guys Monday.